Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jorginho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Great vision. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department.
Shot, surely! And he's managed to get rid. Bullet. It's a searching pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Villa. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa, spread it left. David Villa, and this is Raul. He gets big. No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gilberto Silva, he won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Dink through. Danger averted for now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn your attention.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Koundé. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Basten looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Good ball, good take. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! And surely that has won the day!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan, and we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Ah, he's given it away. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Forlan gets into a good position. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up. Big header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Not the most accurate pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please be reminded.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Platini. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Forlan. And the break is on. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope.
Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's tidy. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona are making a change now. And here's Forlan. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Report to the staff room immediately.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Diego Forlan. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 10.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. It's a promising position.
Number 77.
Saliba attempts a clearance.
Number 27, Serginho.
Drogba.
Substitution in progress.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely, now... And a chance! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! So smooth, a signature. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
And we're off for the
7,
final time.
Platini. Coming on the
This
field,
has been enthralling.
number 8,
So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now, can they get him away? And that's a good ball. That'll be a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He gets big! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Kimmich, and he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that will be it. Barcelona have done it, the perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread out to the left. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. Chouameni. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cannavaro. Out towards the flank.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery.
Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kimmich. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Cafu. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. He can get that clear. Plays it across, and he's taking no chances there. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to all members
Reflections
of
on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. An instinctive delivery. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Calafiori has created one goal already. That's a good run down the left, and he's managed to get free. And he's whipped and he gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just about up to the hour now.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Mbappe. Now it's Bale. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Kimmich. Park Ji-sung. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. And here's Bale.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's been flattened there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Beckham. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Van Basten.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Koundé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. And that is out of play. White. It's going to be another throw. Great vision. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He has found the way through. Villa's cross.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
He'll try to keep this alive. And that's been won straight back. Gnabry.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Jorginho. Oh, perfectly measured that. And real chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Burn is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Raul. That is a great pick out. Bale.
Belgium really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Calafiori. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Koundé. Calafiori. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cavani! Calafiori, and now the breakaway. Bale going full tilt down the right-hand side. Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. White tries a cross, and the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chouameni, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can he get on the end of this? Gnabry, and he skips past his man. Gnabry plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
A probing pass. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Belgium, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 19, Yamal.
Howson.
Substitution in progress.
Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kimmich played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is lovely. Van de Ven. Looking for options for movement. Time and again they are repelled. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That pass has been well intercepted. Rafael Leao. Now it's Villa. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! Gnabry. But that has not gone well. And it's Kimmich. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Could be danger here. And the finish! Goal! They have stolen level at the last. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? He's beaten the last man. It's Neymar! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's a decent chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. This might He's having a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Villa really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Back into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Calafiori. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Van Basten. Van Basten is flagged offside. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. And it's Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Son Heung-min. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the second half going.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
David Villa is onto this. That's a sharp pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played into space. David Villa. And it's pulled back.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He gets big. Oh no, what? And one more try. Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Villa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
Son Heung-min! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitutions taking place.
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Palestine clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, and the finish! Adams gets rid without sophistication. David Villa. Good ball, good take. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
It's Lampard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 22, Frank Lampard.
All hands on deck for this one.
Batistuta. Number 16, Rodri.
Chouameni with the clearance.
Added time.
And that is that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Plays a sharp little ball here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gently done. Raul, can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Searching pass he's played there. Koundé.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Raul.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Villa. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Koundé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chouameni. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jorginho. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. And it's Fernando Torres. Tries to pass it through. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Porto, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Is number 18, Rooney. Substitution in progress.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni makes the interception. Vieira. Now it's Rooney. Raul really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Into the last quarter of an hour. A probing pass. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Too long, and over the line.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they...
Oh, terrible pass. He's... Oh, shooting chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, easy pickings there. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
For your cooperation.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. David Villa.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
And he's been shifted off it. All the way back. White. Olise. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Olise plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
David Villa. Raul. Messi. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Costa Curta. Half an hour played now. Goes for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. First blood drawn. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Jesus. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Deco. Now it's Villa. Fabinho. Figo. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Always onto this. David Villa. He's found the way through. So there's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Fabinho. And it's Fabinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. Calafiori. Raul. And it's Messi. Deco. And Deco! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Raul. Calafiori. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, well played, well played. Calafiori. Raul. David Villa is onto this. And it's Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. Danger averted for now. Calafiori. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 12, Van Basten.
So, time for
Number
changes
22,
on both sides, actually.
Romani. Number
Barcelona
6,
take the lead.
Raul.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Didier Drogba.
Distributed
Number
tidily.
16, Rodri. Number 19.
Now this could be a chance. And here's Jesus, and the shot!
Serginho.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Gabriel Jesus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Back to the keeper it goes. Calafiori. That is good alertness.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Threads one in. Well, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, they can break here. Messi. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Rafael Leao. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Well seen. And that will be it. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an...
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Great, and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much of